Hey, good evening. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're going to be listening to Marcin and Tim Henson's Classical Dragon. So, I've heard a couple things by Marcin, and I absolutely love Polyphia, where Tim Henson is one of the lead guitarists, and I think both of these people are incredible musicians, let alone amazing guitarists. So the fact that they collaborated and created something together is something I'm just really excited to delve into, and I hope you guys are as well. So without any other further delay, let's just jump into it. Oh, they're so jazzy with it. Ugh. Oh my god, dude! Ugh. Oh my god, those chromaticisms! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my... Ugh. Oh, that taper. I'm sorry, did your audience say that you could just end the piece? Oh my gosh, man. I can already tell that some of the inspiration for this piece comes from Goat, Polyphia's song. Like, I can hear some of the chord progressions and arpeggios. But oh my gosh, dude. So, my experience with guitar as a whole is not nothing, but it's not expansive. And what I mean by that is when I was in university, there were many colleagues of mine who were specialists in classical guitar. And I've listened to many of their recitals, and to hear all of the complexities and intricacies that go into either playing on the neck or specific picking or strumming patterns or just whatever the case is, while I was dazzled, I wasn't fully immersed in the genre of classic guitar like the actual guitarists were. It wasn't necessarily anything that I could deeply submerge myself into in comparison to other styles of music, which isn't a bad thing. It's not all music is something that you need to put all of your heart and soul into. It's some stuff you could just appreciate from a superficial level and just enjoy from the outside looking in. But man, this piece, this rings so true right to the very core of who I am as a musician. The chromaticisms, the intricacies, the complexities, the structure of the entirety of the piece. It still follows that storytelling structure where you start with something small, but something with a ton of potential. It's essentially the hero's journey, where you have this really naive but full of potential main protagonist, and they meet the mentor, they get the call to action, and they go on the quest, the resolution, all of that. But in this, you just start with that potential, and it just grows so dramatically. Just to have both of them, literally and figuratively, just riffed off of each other. Man, I'm just still so captivated by it. Words can't even begin to describe how excited I am to go into this analysis just so I can hear this again. Let's just do that. Just that rain effect, it's really cool. Sets the tone. Not effect, it's the actual rain, but still, you get my point. Good setting the tone in this way. And the color scheme fits really well too. Same thing with the color of the guitar, and just everything works really well together right now. Oh, and he's just so smooth with that arpeggio in the beginning. And an arpeggio is a broken chord. So just to have that, it's just so gentle, and it flows with the rain so well. And again, you're starting with something with potential, and that smoothness in that first arpeggio just is the slightest inkling of what's to come. Arpeggio 1, you just feel this explosion that's about to happen, and I'm already captivated by it. Ugh. And the way that they're playing with the rhythms here, it's just crazy, dude. We're listening to that again. Oh my gosh, those little trills. Moving on. Something I love too about both of these guitarists is just the fact that when they play their instrument, yes, of course, they're focusing on playing their instrument, but man, they both just really feel their instrument. They're really into their groove. They're really just like, obviously this is a music video, and obviously they're executing this piece to the best of their ability, but even beyond that, they just really enjoy their instrument. They enjoy playing their instrument. And it just feels like a really comfortable jam session with friends. And for those of you that have never been a part of a jam session, it's typically a very laid back, let's just chill around a bonfire or just something that we can all just come together and appreciate each other's talents by just goofing off with our instruments, or actually trying and experimenting with new ideas and concepts and just having a really good time with it. But you wouldn't necessarily try to create your masterpiece in a jam session. But some really great ideas and really great concepts and works actually come out of jam sessions, which is why I've seen some groups actually record their sessions, to not just to provide themselves with inspiration, but just in case magic happens. And just the fact that even though this obviously isn't a typical jam session, you just really get that vibe from these artists. And it makes me, as the listener, feel so relaxed and comfortable with them, even though they're probably just really focusing on their instrument. But to make it appear effortless is such a mark of an exceptional artist, to make it seem like the arduous years of practice and drive it takes to have such mastery over a particular skill, and to just extricate those abilities to make it appear so effortless. It's just remarkable, man. Just these lead-ins, dude, just incredible. Just something I really like about Marcin's style is just the fact that he has a very particular flicking technique that is just so great for a percussive sound. If you don't have the band behind you, you just have your solo guitar, so you gotta create a little bit more razzle-dazzle with your bass instrument, and he really has created a one-man band with his guitar. He's such a unique guitarist, and for him to pair up with Tim, who's also his own unique guitar, this is masterful work from two great masters of the craft, and this instrument is in good hands moving forward. Oh my gosh. And just how crisp he is on those cutoffs. We're listening to that again. And that scratch pad adds so much texture, too. Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh, I have to stop just to breathe, dude. It's so masterful. Oh, that slide. Oh my god. So many just textural sounds, so tightly woven in all of these different arpeggios and riffs and licks. Oh my gosh, dude, it's just incredible. Oh my god, and those trills. Oh my god. That's a really cool background effect leading into Tim's lane here. Oh my god! Oh, that was a really nice cadence there. It didn't end on a 1 chord or a 5 chord. It had a nice little deception leading into that ending chord of the cadence. Like, let's listen to that again. Yeah. Oh yeah, and just this very bass beat underneath it, just that. Yeah, so clean with it too, and with all of these, so good. Oh my god! Just both of them really just strumming those insane patterns together, and just remarkable, dude. Oh, and something else that I just noticed is when listening to Polyphia's Goat, they had this theme within the church having this light side and this red, darker hell side. And I noticed that same kind of visual texture in this video as well, which I think is a really nice homage to that incredible piece by Polyphia. Oh my gosh, he got so jazzy with that handwork there. Oh my gosh, just hitting the guitar, the flicks, the scratch pad, just everything coming together. It's so precise. You literally, quite literally cannot miss a beat. It's just that refined. It's that polished. Yeah! Oh, and that was such a good hold on that sound. Just that bow. Oh my gosh, we're listening to that again. Oh yeah, and just the fact that even though it was being held, it still had a sharp cutoff just to lead back into this more calm rain aesthetic. Something a little bit more slow so we can actually catch our breath. That's so kind of them. Oh my gosh, just amazing, dude. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my gosh. And just the way he tapers that, just that sequence. And tapering is where you just take a sound and you just allow it to fade. And just to create a cycle of notes and allow that cycle to fade. Oh my gosh, what precision. And just the fact that he adds his own whammy bar on this acoustic, where he just shakes those strings and just allows that vibrato of the string to come through. It's so nice, dude. No. I remember growing up, I listened to a lot of Spanish guitar as well, and I always found it very captivating just in the idea that you could be so intricate in how you pluck the guitar. For a brief period of time as well, I was really into the banjo, and I still am. I just don't really have the time or money to keep pursuing that instrument, but I find it just so immensely captivating and unique as an instrument. Just in terms of the way it's picked and the groove that you can create with such an instrument, and just the fact that they've molded the guitar in such a unique way that I've never heard it played before. It's just so mesmerizing, and I'm completely entranced by it. If they do more work in the future, you better believe I'm gonna keep listening to their stuff. Oh my gosh, dude, that was incredible. Incredible. Just watching two true masters of their craft execute something together. I'm glad I could be here to witness it. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, please leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments. I do read all of the comments, even if I might not heart or reply to all of them, so please just know that your comments do not go unnoticed. My live streams are currently Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so if you'd like to stop by, say hey, and ask me questions, you're more than welcome to. I leave those live streams up on YouTube as well if you want to check those out. We typically talk about life or philosophy or psychology or ideas in general, so I'd love for you to be there and just ask away. I really appreciate all of you being here. It really does mean a lot to me, and I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.